Hello everyone, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I thought I would teach you how to make this cod pesto dish with some new potatoes, loads of fresh fruit and vegetables as well. And this is the perfect meal to make as a student because you can batch cook it and keep another meal ready for you. So when you are going out one night and you think, oh my god, I need to eat, you've got a meal ready. So for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Sophia. I'm just about to start my second year of criminology at the University of Bristol. And as you can see, I've just come back to my second year house. I'm getting back into the swing of being a full-time student where I have to cook, clean, do laundry and study. So this week is a chance for me to really get back into a routine and to try out some new recipes, which is what I'm doing today. I'd like to say a really big thank you to Beelivery for sponsoring today's video. Without them, this wouldn't have been possible. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to learn a new recipe and have a bit of a play around with some cool ingredients. For those of you who don't know, Beelivery is a delivery service that brings groceries straight to your door from your local store, supermarket in as little as 15 minutes, or you can schedule a time that is convenient for you. So you can completely plan it around your lectures, your work, your socializing. It is great. You can literally order anything on there, from household items to alcohol to snacks. So again, really versatile. And what's even better is that it runs 24 hours a day and is across the whole of the UK. All you need to do is go to the Beelivery website as noted on the screen here, or you can go to the App Store or Google Play Store and download the app, simply sign up and get ordering. So like I said, today I'm making a cod pesto dish. Never made this before, but I thought, you know what, I've got the opportunity to use this service, order a load of ingredients that I don't actually have in the house. All I have in my cupboard right now are very basic items such as pasta and salt and pepper. So I thought, let's go a little bit more adventurous, make a really nutritional and healthy and easy student meal that hopefully you can recreate too, whether you're in your private accommodation, you're in student halls, you're at home, wherever you are, you should be able to recreate this really simple recipe. And I will leave a link down below to the recipe that I'm using as well. So like I said, I realized I didn't have many of the ingredients. A lot of these are fresh ingredients, and to be honest, I can't be bothered to trek to the supermarket, which is about a 15-minute drive away from me, and the local express store down the road doesn't really have all the ingredients that I want. So I'm going to show you how I use the Beelivery service to get the ingredients.
Here I was using the Beelivery website. Of course you can use the app, and I actually used the app afterwards to keep a track of my order and see where the driver was. So what I did was literally go and search for the item that I wanted and saw what came up. So here I found some cod. I wanted fresh cod as I was just making it here and then. I added some pesto into the basket as I didn't have enough in my fridge, and then again, like I said, a lot of this was fresh ingredients. So I added some tomatoes, broccoli, etc. into my basket. I also got a lemon. This isn't in the recipe, but I quite like having a lemon with my fish. And then here, as you can see, I'm just getting some potatoes. And yeah, I just went through and added all the ingredients needed into my basket. Like I said, the recipe is below. It's also for 4 people, but again, you can change the portions when you're cooking. I also got some raspberries and a lemon. Again, not in the recipe, but I wanted some for dessert and some lemon to go with my fish, as I really like that. I then went to the checkout. Here it adds on obviously the delivery fee. There is a minimum of a £12 order, and because this order was under £25, there was a small fee added, which is absolutely fine. As you can see, you can choose substitutions, and then here, so you don't see all my details, just shows you that it was ordered and the delivery driver was on his way.
So I thought now would be the perfect opportunity to tell you a little bit about the competition that Beelivery are running themselves. So they're giving away a Hisense TV, a £100 ASOS voucher, a £50 Beelivery voucher, and 12 months of Netflix. This will obviously be the perfect setup for a student heading to university, and all you need to do is follow the 3 apps on the screen now. As well as entering this competition, don't forget to check out Beelivery, and you can also use this code for 20% off. So all students who are new customers to Beelivery can access 20% off using the code STUDINFL20. It's a little while later now. I've had to do a quick outfit change, quick hair change, because it is absolutely boiling in here. We're gonna go ahead and start cooking, and I'm gonna switch over to a voiceover for you.
So here are my groceries. They're actually from Tesco, which is great. They did take a little bit longer to arrive than initially expected, but the delivery driver did text me just to let me know there was loads of traffic and he would be a little bit delayed, but absolutely fine with me as I was in all day anyway. So the first thing I did was went ahead and peeled a load of potatoes. I did cook up more than I needed to for a meal, so as I've been sat here editing, I've actually been eating the leftovers, which were great. They still taste great second day. So yeah, then I just went ahead and chopped up the potatoes into smaller pieces, and then what I did was toss them in a colander with some oil, just kind of coat them and yeah, oil them up a bit. So yeah, once I've finished tossing them, I then place them on a baking tray. Probably important to say I had preheated my oven to 200 degrees Celsius. So yeah, I went ahead and placed these on the tray, which I had pre-sprayed down with some Fry Light and then just rubbed around a bit with some kitchen roll. Obviously you could use some more oil or put them on like some grease-proof paper, whatever's easier for you. But I tried to space these out as much as I could just so they could cook really, really well. That's kind of the idea. Did realise I had a lot more than that would probably fit on the tray, so it was a bit of a squash, but we got there in the end, and then I popped these in the oven for 10 minutes. During the 10 minutes that those were in the oven, it gave me enough time to prepare my fish and the sauce. So I went ahead and mixed the pesto with some breadcrumbs. I actually had these in the cupboard as these are free from gluten-free breadcrumbs. I got these in Tesco. As if you didn't know, I do try to eat gluten-free as it's better for my stomach. I didn't have a mixing bowl, so I just used a jug, and obviously you just need to judge how much sauce you need to make up. Obviously you can add a bit more or a bit less. And then I just went ahead and took one of the cod fillets, and the other one I've actually put in the freezer so that can be used for another meal. And I just went ahead and put the kind of sauce paste all over the cod fillet, just smoothed it out using the back of the spoon, and I had just about enough because I didn't really measure this out, not going to lie. If I was cooking for 4, it would have been a bit easier, but that was all done. I took the potatoes out and turned them over as much as I could. This was what was recommended. And then I also turned the oven down to 180 degrees Celsius. And what you need to do is you then want to make room and add the fish onto the baking tray. If there's not enough space, obviously you can do it on another tray, but the recipe actually recommended this just for flavour, and also as a student it saves on washing up. And this went back in for another 10 minutes. I then went ahead and washed my chopping board and the knife and started fresh. So I just rinsed the tomatoes under the tap, and then I was just chopping these in half. You can put the tomatoes in whole, but I actually think they taste better once they've been chopped up. And then I also chopped up a little bit of broccoli, which I was going to boil in a minute whilst the tomatoes, fish and the potatoes were all cooking. And I also chopped my lemon in half, as like I said, this wasn't part of the recipe, but I actually think just needing a bit of lemon over made such a difference. So that's what I was doing here. So sorry for my cold that I've got during this voiceover, but hopefully you've been able to see exactly what I've been doing. And after cooking the tomatoes for another 15 minutes with everything else, here is my finished meal.
Hi everyone, it is now the next day, but I wanted to sign off this video now that my camera is fully charged again. So thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave it a thumbs up, and once again thank you so much to Beelivery for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget to enter the competition and use the discount code in the description box below, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any more university content, and I will see you all very soon. Bye!